Okay, you guys. So, today's episode of Sleepovers with M, I wanted to talk about a conversation, without saying too much, but a conversation I had with a family member last night at dinner. We had a family meal, we went out to eat, and I knew in advance they were wanting to talk to me. And so I made sure to sit by them, and we didn't talk about just the heavy. We did the small talk as well. But I'm so grateful and thankful and blessed for that conversation because little did I know that just a few hours afterwards, I would start spiraling in my own head in my own way. Yesterday, I was feeling it a little bit. Today, I woke up feeling more of it, and I'm back in a slump. When you have rapid cycling bipolar, you never know what you're going to get. You never know what's going to come your way. And I was so happy for, I think, a while. But it's so hard to keep track of those emotions at the same time because they're so on and off and frequent and all over the place. And they don't last. You don't know what to count on. You don't know when the next slip or slide is going to come and show up. But having this conversation with this family member, they're going through it right now. And this is very new to them. And for me, I've known social anxiety my whole life. I've had waves of depression. I've been in psychosis. I've been through it too. We all have it in our own way. Life is not easy. It's not supposed to be easy, or else we can't grow. Or else, why else would we be here? This earth life is a test life, and we get to overcome, and we get to grow and blossom into something more beautiful and amazing. As cheesy as that sounds, it is true though. That is true. And I just realized we're never alone. And I also realized we're never alone in our illnesses or our disorders or our diseases. And everybody has something diagnosed or not, medicated or not, prescribed or not. Everybody has at least something, be it mental, emotional, and or physical. We all have something, quote, wrong with us in the sense that it's a trial and a hardship and an illness. But yeah, I'm grateful for that conversation. I felt like I could help and be a sounding board, and I was there for somebody. And I gave them 2 tips that I'll give you guys: talking and journaling. Those are the 2 things that have really saved me. And I encouraged this person I was talking to actually write a positive journal. They're not allowed to say anything negative about themselves or about their life. They just list positive things. I think that can really help. And I told this person, I was like, when I was 25, so like when I was your age, when I was the person who I'm talking to when I was your age, just a few years ago, I legit felt my brain kind of turn off and restart. I can't describe it any better than that. Like, my brain had matured. It was at a different capacity. And at age 25, your brain is supposed to stop growing by then. And I don't know how true that is, but that sounds science-based, so it must be, right? But for me, my brain literally like shut off and restarted. I can't explain it. Like, the negative talk was basically gone. I don't deal with that anymore. Before, it was so bad and so loud in my ears. It was ringing in my ears, but I don't experience that anymore. The person I was talking to last night, the family member, they said their self-talk is so bad, and they have a lot of self-hate and self-doubt and things. And that made me just want to shy away from the conversation because I felt uncomfortable. I felt so bad because I don't deal with that anymore. And I can't really give advice, but I don't know what happened. I don't know what changed for me to not have that anymore. But I just hope their mental health improves, their emotional health gets better. And they're such a sweet person. I really hope the best for them, and I'm there for them. And we'll keep in touch, and I'll continue to help if I can. But I would say talking and journaling is huge. Words you say out of your mouth, words you write down on pen and paper, like, it is huge. It is phenomenal what they can do, and it is life altering what it can do. Like, just words. All we are as people is words and thoughts and feelings. That's what we are. That's what makes us us. Whether you're mute or not, whether you talk a lot or not, you have to admit that words hold power and add value. They should be adding value. And when you're stuck in your own head and you're not being kind to yourself with your words and thoughts and stuff, like, it makes life so much harder. So yes, I'm grateful for conversations. Have open conversations, and if you can help someone, please share and please do. You don't know your impact. You don't know. A lot of the time, the people won't say how much you helped them, but hopefully you feel it in your heart, like you did some good, right? But yeah, that's what I wanted to say for today's episode, and I'm gonna get going. So I'm gonna do my awkward little walk, squeaky bit. My little walk to the camera. Bye.